ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes. The Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends, aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks, until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materializes between swipes of its overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. Oh, the union is quiet this afternoon. The salarymen and wage slaves haven't migrated from nearby offices. Okay, I didn't finish reading that. That's fine. Oh boy. This is so much talking. Usually I record for less than an hour at a time. So this is a lot. Okay, we have 16 karma to spend. We will spend that before we roll out. In the meantime, let's see what Johnny Clean is up to. Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kubota when you walk up. We were just talking about you, Meat Hook. I'll kill you all. Don't talk about me. And the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. It's not ironic, it's just coincidental. Johnny Clean told us where you were going, oh my. We've been waiting for you to return. Ooh, we can use our Shadowrunner etiquette. I thought you knew better than that, Johnny. Johnny frowns and nods. You're right. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should know better. It's just that we have a personal stake in the Ripper murders. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt, regardless of his shortcomings, of which there were many. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings as well, the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next, or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now tell us, Omai, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? Not exactly. I got the guy who wielded the scalpel, but whoever's pulling the strings is still out there. Someone's pulling the strings of a serial killer? Well, sure, man, that's not necessarily a surprise. This sounds more complicated than I suspected. Let's see. Oh yeah, the whole thing was a Frankenstein job. The Ripper was harvesting body parts to reassemble Sam's mother, Melinda. All the victims had transplanted organs, her organs, and the Ripper was taking them back. That's pretty messed up. Not just building a person. He was ship of Theseusing their mother. Almost. With her own organs. Very strange. The three are silent as the news sinks in. So, Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother? And then the Ripper killed Sam and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother? That's about the size of it, yeah. I sense a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I'm told that there will be a reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. Let's see. His sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment when I met her here. Think his sister Jessica had something to do with it? I'm starting to! Hang on. I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murders. Cherry Bomb, you're so naive. There's got to be something else going on. It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, Meat Hook. And I need to pay my respects to Sam. Of course. Mrs. Kubota raises her hand and the conversation stops. Wait, before you go, there is one thing you did not tell us, Meat Hook. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Well, he isn't in heaven, I'm sure of that. She nods in satisfaction. Hi, that is good. Okay, so we can talk to Kubota again. Does she have anything to add? Ah, was there something else, oh my? I found this list in a data store, Mercy Mental. Oh my, this is unspeakable. Murder was not enough for this person, selling patients as Bunraku slaves. Thank you for bringing this to me. I know you were still hot on the trail of your friend Sam's killer. I will contact some runners to liberate these poor souls from the buyers in this list. You've done much good here today. The Hand of the Ripper was more of a monster than anyone could have known. Oh, I figured we were going to sell that list. Maybe we could have, but this was probably the more morally correct option. Alright, I'm not going to ask for payment, because I think that's going to lower her opinion of me. So we'll just say no problem and good luck. To you as well. Alright, let's see what else we got. Did that get us karma? I didn't see. It did. Wonderful. There's Von Gross, but we don't have anything for him now. Talk to Mr. Clue. Welcome back, Meadook. Thanks, big guy. Anything new in the rumor mill? Most of the rumors are about you and what you've been doing. Word around here was that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Dare I ask how that went? He's in the ground. Where he belongs. Good. And yet, your shoulders are no more relaxed, and you still survey the room like a man who has yet to return from war. Well, that's the PTSD from the Shadowrunning, oh my! This isn't over, is it? The Ripper may have been killing on someone else's orders. The big guy sighs. I was hoping this would soon be all behind us. The Barons has a short memory, but for wounds such as these, it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear for how it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake, and that only serves to destabilize what semblance of order there was, paving the way for the megacorps to make land grabs and push poor Sinless further to the fringes, where the dangers are greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union could be threatened. It would take an army, Mr. Clue. Maybe a couple. Take care of me, Took. I will, thank you. Let's go downstairs. Okay. First order of business. We go talk to Gruberman. On his workbench, Buster currently has a mil-spec shotgun fully disassembled and its parts neatly arranged. He lovingly massages each piece with a microfiber cloth coated in some kind of gun oil or polish. Whatever the stuff is, it leaves the pieces shining brilliantly and pungent as hell. Got some catalogs just come in if you might be interested in an order. I can get gear shipped overnight from the manufacturer, though I won't lie to you, you'll be paying for the convenience. Otherwise, I got plenty of the usual bang-bangs waiting for a good home. What do you say? What's the hotness? What's the new hotness when it comes to dealing damage, Buster? Well, there are two schools of thought on the matter. There are those who swear by their smart guns and such because they make the weapon more accurate and thus more deadly. Then there are those who subscribe to the bigger boom theory, putting all their money on the biggest and baddest rounds. But you ask me, it's all situational. That's where the real advances have come. You can pack a Panther assault cannon, but it won't do you no favors if you're fighting in a basement hallway. By the same token, a room sweeper might carve up your average pack of gangers up close and personal, but its range is a big limitation. Military life never taught me that. It was dealing to runners like yourself that afforded me this epiphany. You've got to be ready for anything. On that note, perhaps I might interest you in some custom mods or some specialty grenades. No, we're still on the... Oh, now hold it. Let me look at the Colt... Okay, so the Colt Cobra is an SMG. It is a step up in damage, holds fewer rounds, but I'm not really that concerned about it. So despite being called a smart gun, we don't need a smart link to use this, and I think that's interesting. So we'll go ahead and upgrade. Boop, boop, boop. Confirm. Sell our smart gun. And down here, it's just the axe. I suspect we're going to be stuck with the katana for the rest of the game. That's not really a problem. Let's talk to David. He has nothing for us. Talk to Mersman. Hey, Rico! He's got nothing new for us. Algernon, what's the good news, my man? Why don't the others have anything to add? Algernon stands stock still, his eyes closed and his face composed in a mask of stern concentration, but then a small snore escapes his nose, instantly shattering the elf's carefully manicured physique. The clearing of your throat is enough to rouse the talismonger from his meditation. He's sleeping standing up. Now, that is an impressive trick. Is he a horse? Ah, Meathook. I was watching your approach from the astral realm. So good of you to visit again. The heck you were. What might I do for you on this fine day? So how are things in the astral, Algie? Always a curious place, the astral. Though a mirror world to our own, it is ever-changing. I suppose the same can be said of our reality, but things of a transitory nature here on the physical plane can cause long-lasting changes in the astral. The barrens that we can see and touch records the past with bloodstains on the sidewalk and bullet holes in storefront walls. But the astral goes further, recording the emotions that accompany these acts of violence. These events texture astral space. Let's see... And just how is the astral texture these days? There is a great deal of fear and distrust. In some places, it is strong enough to impact the workings of magic. But enough of my doomsaying. You must have better things to do. I really don't. Alright. Talk to Dr. Castle. We'll see if we can upgrade any of our cyberware. Doc Castle looks to be better rested and in better spirits than the last time you saw her. Good for her. She's also clearly had a shower and a change of clothes. Speaking of which, I need to do that when I'm done here. Maybe even some sleep. Her eyes are sharp when they turn up from her work to greet you. Welcome back, Meathook. Still all in one piece, I see. More is the pity for me, but I'll still take your money. Perhaps a full physical is in order? Are you coming on to me? Or we can call it a medical consultation. That's where I roughly determine the odds of your survival based on your professional proclivities. It comes with a lollipop. Is the lollipop drugs? I didn't use the kamikaze. We need to use our drugs. Actually, I'm curious how many patients you've lost over the years. Who asks that? Dr. Castle sets down her work and fixes you with a hard look. Her expression normally falls on an axis of varying degrees of indifference depending on her level of tiredness, but now it has shifted over to something decidedly darker. Is this morbid curiosity? Call it professional curiosity. Then I suppose I should be equally professional and answer without judging you for asking. And I should not let it bias me the next time you fall under my knife. I'll kill you first, just so we're clear. You got an arm here still. Is that still Coyote's arm? To give you a hard number is difficult. There are many who I would have considered patients that never made it home, and so I suppose one could say they died while under my care, though not as a result of it. But the number I think you want is the number of patients who died on my table, and that number is 6. Tell me about each of them in excruciating detail, please, Doctor. Yes. 6 who I was unable to save, spread across a 13-year career, and I remember each and every one down to the smallest detail, including the moment where I realized I could do nothing more for them. I would argue that 4 of those 6 were beyond helping from the moment they passed through my door. The 5th died as a result of complications while installing a stolen piece of experimental cyberware, which I had cautioned against using. And the 6th? Entirely my fault. I made a mistake. I can't claim I was overtired or inexperienced or distracted. I simply made the wrong decision, and a young man died as a result. Still sounds like a pretty stellar track record, Doc. She picks up her tablet and resumes her work. Yes, well. Will there be anything else? Gimme Chrome, lady! Alright, I currently have this. We don't have the essence to install much more. And in fact, we can't install anything else right now. There's just nothing for us to install. Eventually... No, we got the data jack, so once we have SmartLink available, we should be able to use it. Okay. I think that's all we can do here. Let's get going. Next run. Okay, next run. We are using Kamikaze, and we are using our grenades. We have them. We're going to use them. Let's roll out. Oh, hang on a sec. Wait, we need to wait for the ticker to roll past. The tickers are not in sync. We're going to read from the left one. Breaking news. Sioux Airbus crashes near Crater Lake. That's bad news. Current reports indicate that engine failure caused the crash. There were no survivors. Okay. Yeah, the Sioux Nation is one of the Native American nations that formed out of the fragments of the United States and Canada. Also, Crater Lake is a high magic area with a lot of spirits around it, so a plane crash there could be bad news. Where is the drug dealer? Alright, time to roll out. Now, if we're going where I think we're going, this is going to be a little rough, so I apologize if I have to do it twice. Let's roll. The sun is nearly set when you reach Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city, a somber enclave of the dead overlooking the sprawl of the living. The Seattle rain continues unabated, and lightning appears over the mountains, exposing the landscape in staccato pulses of stark flashes. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead, you see Coyote and Jake standing by the gravesite alongside Jessica Watts and another mourner, a beautiful elven woman in a six-figure outfit. Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here with the reinterred body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased body of Sam Watts, and with those attending them at this ceremony. Where is it? There it is. Okay, start from there. You're not going to believe this, viewers, but the moment the weather cleared, the leaf blowers came out. Look, we can summon a spirit from here. When I become president of our cyberpunk megacorp, I will ban the use of leaf blowers on company property, and I will order our security to open fire on anyone they see with a leaf blower passing within line of sight of company property on the grounds that they are about to disrupt our lawful business. And since we have extraterritoriality, what are they going to do about it? All right, let's attend this funeral. We can only talk to Jessica. We do have karma to spend. We're going to do that. Now, I said we were going to improve our charisma, and we are. Gonna bump it up to 4. We're gonna grab corporate. Yeah, corporate and security are the most useful ones, but I grabbed Shadowrunner for flavor. We're gonna grab corporate now. And then we're gonna come up here and we are going to improve, let's see, body and quickness. There we go. We could go absolutely all in on strength, but I do like to have a bit of a spread, even if it's statistically suboptimal. That's just how I play, yo. I want to look around here first. Hey, look at that, we can rob a grave. So we'll go on. An abomination elemental fetish. We're going to leave it alone for now. Abomination spirit. That I don't care for that. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think we're going to have access to a shaman in this section. Oh, look at that. There's a homeless person camped out in the cemetery. Who'd have thunk it? This is quite magical looking. Interesting, interesting. You may be able to hear the leaf blowers as we're playing. Ooh, flowers. Oh, I picked up some jazz. That's a drug. Did I... There, do you hear that? You hear that? I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for that to go away. The leaf blower can leave. I live here. This is a frag grenade. I don't remember what that is. We'll swap it out for that. Remember, we are using grenades. We are using our drugs. I'm going to go ahead and grab that fetish. If we were a shaman, or I guess mages can summon spirits too. Shamans just specialize in it. This would be pretty useful. I'm going to take it so that someone, maybe Shannon, can use it later. Now, if he comes right up underneath my window, I will actually have to pause. Yep, there he is. Stand by. reinforcing the notion that I'm broadcasting some kind of psychic signal to the guys at the leaf blowers. The moment I paused the recording, he turned and walked away. Now that I've started again, will he come back? Let's find out, as we talk to Jessica Watts. Who's the elf? The mourners stand graveside listening to the Catholic priest's words of prayer and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief as the last of her family is laid to rest. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Of course he's Father O'Malley. Why wouldn't the priest be Irish? Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever by your side. Amen. Thank you, Father. I know that my mother rests easier now that she's finally in the parish cemetery. Well, that is something we do have to worry about here. I'm sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I'm glad that reinterring your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish so. She opens her hands to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn. Lynn, we've heard that name before. Your support has meant the world to me. Now I can live again, with my new family. I don't like where this is going. I'm actually recording now, right? Yes, okay, good. The woman is a classic elven beauty, confident, poised, expensively dressed. Of course, I am glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you'll be able to put all of this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realize Sam had so many friends. Must be 3. I appreciate your support and your friendship with Sam. I saw him out the night he died. Only fitting to see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was our friend. Part of the Union family. Via con Dios, bud. Miss Watts, family members, and friends, thank you for attending the service. I suggest we don't linger long. The cemetery isn't safe after dark. What is that supposed to mean, Father O'Malley? Thank you, Father. We'll just be a moment. Let's see. Miss Watts, I know this isn't the best time, but we need to talk. We have to use a gentle hand with her. She's guarded but playing polite. Very well, but let's not keep Father O'Malley. He can leave. Thank you, child. Feel free to call on me as you need. The priest clutches his Bible to his chest and then turns toward the neighboring church. Where are you going? Where are you going? Get back here. You two, come with. Father O'Malley leaves, granting you an opportunity to speak with Jessica, but it's hardly a private conversation as the elf Lynn has chosen to stay and support her friend. As it so happens, Jake and Coyote have also lingered, lending you support too. Alright, what would you like to talk about, Meathook? Let's start with your mother. Did you know she was an organ donor? Jessica's demeanor turns oddly cool and stony in response to such a simple question. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Well, then, Jessica, can you explain how her body parts made their way into half a dozen recipients, including your brother? You don't know what you're talking about. I know that Sam helped your mother save lives through that donation. Her jaw clenches. She wasn't a donor. She was a victim of my brother's greed. He took from her, desecrating her body all to benefit himself. She never would have agreed to such a thing. Okay, well, you might have something there. Do you think she would have approved of Holmes killing people to retrieve her organs? Never mind, I don't want to use a gentle hand. You watch her eyes harden at the mention of Dr. Holmes. I have no idea what you mean. Oh, you don't know who I mean? The Emerald City Ripper, Jessica, Henry Holmes, the man who killed Sam. Never heard of him. Despite her words, her eyes say something altogether different. Did you know Sam was on the list when you set Holmes loose? Did you know about the liver? Oh, okay, we're accusing her of something here. It doesn't surprise me that Sam would have taken something for himself. Hey, that liver saved your brother's life. Your mother saved his life. Emotions race across the woman's face until it settles on a snarl of hatred. No, you've got it all turned around. He used her. He sold her for parts. And so he had to die? Yes, they all did. Oh, she's outed herself here. She snaps. Those people were scavengers, ghouls. They deserved to die for desecrating my mother's body. And poor Sam, it was his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to the grave, as sure as if he had murdered her himself. You want to jump in here, Lynn? My mother deserved honor and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again with a proper Catholic burial. They didn't even bury her standing up or nothing. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in, the essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried where they should be. They can't taint my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. I won't go through that again. What are you talking about, Jess? Jessica, we need to go now! She presses a button on her comlink. She seethes at you. What happens now is on your head. If you had just walked away when I told you to, McCluskey would have eventually found Holmes, collected his lieutenant's badge, and closed the case, but you had to keep digging. Now, you and your friends have to die. Let their blood be on your hands. Hey, wait a minute. I haven't gotten paid yet. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ah! Only 3, no problem. It's a corporate hit team. Hey, get back here. No, we don't get to kill them. Yet. This is such a good track. Is it only 2 guys? No, it can't just be 2 guys. Fall back. At least we're not alone. Hey, we can Overwatch now. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, everyone can Overwatch. Here we go. Oh, right, Jake's a mage. No, not that. Ball lightning? No, we don't have enough for ball lightning. We are going to raise Meat Hook's chance to hit with his Overwatch. And then we will have Jake Overwatch as well. Oh, you're not going to move? Ah, there's another one. Okay, see, I was expecting 4. Okay, so they're just not going to move up on us. Well, that's fine. Can I get this grenade over there? 40% chance to hit. 50 if I throw it here. Let's go for it. Nice, we got him. Okay. And then we can still fire off around. Here we go. Nice, okay. We did some damage there. Go ahead and keep Overwatch. You... Flamethrower. We can't hit them with Flamethrower, but we have Ball Lightning. No, we don't, because he can't hit anything. I already checked that. Okay, well, he can shoot. And he can Overwatch. Oh, no! They brought 2 teams. That's slightly inconvenient, considering there are only 3 of us here. Ow! Ow! Stop shooting my team members. We need to find out where Sam's sister might have gone. Maybe one of these guys can tell us, with a little encouragement. Yeah, cool. Let me just finish wasting them first. Oh boy. I guess I should move Meat Hook into stabbing position. The drugs! The drugs! Well, I used a grenade, so that counts for something. What do you mean we missed on a 99%? There we go. That's more like it. Okay, this is a little bit of a problem here. What do you mean this doesn't count for cover? Oh boy, no matter where I put her, I have to move her way back to get her out of the danger zone, so I guess we'll do that. She can still shoot, but she ain't gonna hit nobody. I really want to Overwatch someone here. We can heal. Meathook's probably going to take some hits here. Oh, this is a good time to use Cleave. No AP damage, no AP damage. Why are they all coming after Meathook? Oh, Coyote! Ow. Ow. Gee, these corporate Wetworks guys are pretty good. Okay. Cleave. Yeah! Again! We're just gonna keep doing that. Over and over. Okay. Fortunately, now that they're closer to us, shotgun's gonna be a lot more effective. So they probably should not have run up on us like that, but I'm also not surprised they did. Flamethrower time! Okay, that worked. Thank you. Put an Overwatch here. You hear scratching coming from a crypt. See, this is the part I remembered. I forgot about the corporate hit team. Meathook needs to heal. Oh, that's a mage. Ah, Meathook's probably going down. We will have to try this again. Probably would have been better to back off and make them come to us like I like to do. Ow! Really? Actually, Meathook's okay. Alright. Medicine? Medicine? Yep, that's what we're going with. Kamikaze. Alright, chummers. Hiya! Really? What else you got? Kneecap. There we go. Okay, we can take that guy out. There we go. No need to spend magic. Okay, I guess just... That guy's not going to move up. Oh, nice! Okay. Cool. Oh, hey, there's a guy alive over there. Uh-oh. Looks like we woke up the neighbors. We got ghouls incoming! Hey, Meathook, maybe we can use this to our advantage. Can we leave? Can we just leave? Ghouls, by the way. Not undead abominations. Humanoids afflicted with a terrible wasting disease that does cause them to thirst for living flesh. Oh, you hit your own dude. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. Okay. Just go ahead and cut her to ribbons conventionally, if you don't mind. I'm actually more concerned about the ghouls. Now, that ghoul's probably going to come this way, so we will overwatch in that direction. Ooh, Jake is in really Sarge shape. Go ahead and heal thyself, magician. Drop a flamethrower here, 50% hit chance. We're good. And then finish him off? Nope. Oh well. Ah, right, I forgot they were coming from over there too. Oh boy. Man, okay, poison damage. Hey, leave me alone. Okay, I need Meathook to... Fantastic. Haul across there to back them up. We'll let the ghouls deal with these guys. Do I have any healing left? I have Jazz. Meathook can just sprint across the battlefield here. Okay, this ain't especially good. Would you heal Jake, first of all? And then... we're just gonna have her standard ground. Nope, okay. Okay, he should be able. We need to move this so that he's not hitting our guys. That's more like it. Okay. And more ghouls. I don't remember. I had to retry this fight a few times the first time I played this. I don't really care what happens over there. Okay. Cleave. Are you going to go very... Oh, nope, he's not going to go the way I want. Oh, really, dude? Okay. Cool it with the sword. Apparently that's dangerous. No. I want Meat Hook. There we go. Ghouls down over here. There are more coming from back there, right? Actually, hold that thought. Over here. I think we do actually have to dispose of all of them before it'll let us leave. Can you heal Meat Hook? You might be able to heal 24 hit points here. Yes, fantastic. Alright, great. Reload your gun. And then I think Overwatch this way? Oh, nope, that one's coming for us. Okay, that's fine. Meat Hook can handle that. Yep. Here they come. Nice, okay. Yeah, these are people. There are intelligent ghouls, just like in Fallout, and Shadowrun ghouls came before Fallout ghouls, okay? So I don't want to hear anyone talking about Shadowrun ripping off Fallout. There are intelligent ghouls. Ghouls are even a playable character option. I've never done it, but it seems interesting, so I probably will at some point. Okay, I'm gonna get him out of the way here. Actually, just gonna move everyone out of the way. And there's another one over there, but that one can't come for us yet. So we're just gonna have you step back. Can't drop ball lightning on them, but we can hit this one with a flamethrower. Oh, awesome. Okay, this isn't going too badly. Okay, that one's down. Crud. Crud. Okay, that's fine. Meat Hook's got this. Meat Hook's got you, chummer. Mil Sheen, don't even worry about it. He is so full of drugs right now. Okay, so her basic shot at ranges of 6 or greater. Okay. Don't hit Meat Hook. Okay, so that's where we got the choke set, I guess. I don't really know what the range is here. Okay, that one's down. Is it just the one left? Might be just the one left. Okay. Nice! Okay. Hey, we did it! Oh, awesome! That's the best that fight's ever gone for me. Let's see, they went this way, so let's go this way. I'm glad I raised Meat Hook's body. Okay, we can't go through there. Oh, interrogate the leader. Right. I forgot we had one alive. Too bad we didn't have a shaman. Just I usually associate shamans with spirits and mages with regular spellcasting. But that's not necessarily true. You listen as the sounds of gunfire and spell bursts fade away and the silence of the dead returns to the cemetery. The man is beyond healing. As you look down at him, you notice the quality of his suit and shoes. This isn't a runner, and he's not from the street. Jessica Watts, she hired you. Where can I find her? You get nothing. He convulses and dies, and fades from existence completely. We don't know each other too well, but it seems to me that you need to find a better group of people to associate with. Well, you're not the first person to tell me that, Jakey. Yeah, well, it's part of living in the shadows. Do the research, chummer. How did those troops materialize? You didn't recognize who the elf was? No. Who was she? No, she looks familiar. Have I seen her somewhere? Yep, she's a major spokesperson for the Universal Brotherhood. Her name is Lynn Telestrian. That's what we read on the news ticker. She's super rich. Jake grabs the dead man by the throat. At first it looks like he's trying to kill him again, and then you notice he's feeling for something under the skin. Yep, he's got a Corp ID chip. You watch as Jake pulls out his modified PDA and slots the chip. Oh, he just, like, yoinked the chip out of his flesh. That's gross, Jake. Mr. Wiley here was with Eagle Security. They work for the UB. That must have been Lynn Telestrian's security detail we just chewed through. If she's protecting Jessica, they'll be inside the Universal Brotherhood. If you're going to hit the Universal Brotherhood, I'm coming too. That psycho just admitted she had my friend Sam and a lot of innocent people killed so she could put her dead mother back together. That is totally slagged up. Plus, she and her elf buddy Lynn just tried to geek me. They're gonna hurt for that. Suit yourself, lady. I was only stopping by to pay my respects to Sam. Merc Hit Squad's the Universal Brotherhood? Not my scene at the moment. I can call up some of Delilah's runners if you want to go there now. Let me know what you decide. We have to roll out right now at this exact moment. I don't think I like that. Can we go back to the Seamstresses Union first? No, I want to stop at the Union first. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We will go back there and see what kind of shiny new toys we can pick up. Looks like there's nothing else for us to loot here. Man, there's stuff for us to play with all over the place. I'm a little disappointed we can't go back here. Is there anything in this? Well, that's super weird. Let's get out of here. What is that noise? Let's get out of here.